Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to episode 58A in my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII. Alright, well, this is going to be another optional episode. I am going to do a rare game. I might do two this episode, but I think it's gonna be there's two rare games I'm planning to do, but I think I'm probably gonna split them up into separate episodes. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about various farming techniques, meaning how to farm items in the game. Not something I normally do, but the game is kind of giving me a golden opportunity here, so it would be silly not to take advantage. So anyway, the first rare game is in, if I look at the map here, it's in this area here, Platform 1 Refinery. And it's a straight, according to the literature, it's a straight 20% chance of spawning, and I think I've got a little bit of a trick to help that along a bit, but I don't know. It's really if you think you have a trick that changes the probability, say from 20% to 30%, how many tries does it take to actually verify that statistically? And how, because that's the thing, you could get, even if it's only 20%, you could get lucky and it would show up on the first try, or even if it's 30%, it could take you 10 tries without much problem. So you have to give it like dozens of attempts on each case to really have a statistically significant result there, and I am not willing to put in that kind of time. So I'm just going to go ahead with the theory that it works. Perhaps it's superstition, perhaps not, I don't know. But if it's low effort, then it's, why not, you know? Anyway, so let's get started with that. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was farming techniques, and what I wanted to do is start killing the Alrane to get these succulent fruits, because they are relatively valuable, and they are a common drop for those enemies. They there are 4 levels of drop for most enemies. There's going to be a common, an uncommon, a rare, and a very rare. And the common ones drop like 50% of the time or something, and that decreases down to like 1% for the very rare. So you might defeat like easily 100 enemies in a chain and never see that very rare drop. So that gets kind of annoying. The chances increases somewhat with increased chain levels, but for a common drop, I'm pretty sure that's not significant, because there are, when you, the way to increase chain levels is to basically not pick up certain drops, and if you don't pick up certain drops, then you're missing out on that loot. So that's the issue. If you don't pick up the drops, that decreases the total loot. And even if you get increased chain levels, that doesn't make up for it. Especially with common drops, because the increase in probability for common drops is not that significant. What really counts is the actual chain length, and that increases the number of sometimes if you get a large chain going, you can see like 2, 3, even 4 of the same item dropping, which in the case of succulent fruit, we would really like that. So with the Alrane, I will be doing that, just picking up every drop, whether regardless, and just to get as many of those succulent fruits as I can. But the important thing is to maintain the chain. Hey, that rhymes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust my gambits just a tad here. Okay, so what I've done, the only tweak I made was to change, to remove all the independent attacks, so each of my party members is only going to be attacking the party leader's target. And so, if I understand the mechanics correctly, of course that's always, that could always be a problem. They will just sit and do nothing regardless until, see, they're not attacking automatically, even though they are being attacked here. So the way I set that off is to just do a steal, which since steal gets the steal can get the succulent fruits too. That only increases our the amount we get. Right, Earthstone is the uncommon drop, so we're going to get some of those too, which are not as valuable, but so we don't really care as much about them, but it all goes into the pot, so you know. So anyway, I'm going to go through this area. This zone here only contains Alrane, so that will give us a good start here to get a good chain here. Now the reason I did the party leader only one. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a possible steal there. Okay, probably saw it at some point, but because there's in the next area there are Urutan, and I don't want anybody accidentally killing an Urutan and breaking the chain. So as soon as we hit like 10 or so fruits, I'm not sure the exact cutoff, but we're probably going to start seeing multiples of that or multiple drops. And again, the actual chain level does not matter. It's the chain length. Okay. See how long it takes before we get a multiple drop here. Okay, so this is the area where our rare game spawns, hopefully, eventually, anyway. And my theory is that I'm not going to do it the first time, but I'm going to do it after this time. Is to continually zone in and out here. Because the theory is, zoning in, you have a certain chance that it will, the enemy will spawn, but zoning out, it will not cause it to despawn. So if I zone in and out like 5 times, I'll have, that'll increase the chances that it will appear. It's not going to increase it by 5 times, but it will, decrease the chance that it won't appear exponentially. So you could zone in and out 100 times and it still wouldn't be a guarantee, but the chances would be very small. And the other thing I'm planning to do here is to open the chests along this route here. So this area is set up fairly well, so if I just follow the right hand side of the area, I will hit every single part of where chests are likely to appear. There's one exception of that, and I'll point that out when we get to that. So what I'm going to do is just follow the right hand wall here, and the according to the information that I was able to find, this enemy has a 1 in 5 chance of spawning, but it could spawn in any of 6 different areas. And given that it likes to wander around on its own, you can't just spawn in and out and then look at one particular area. You have to kind of search the entire place. And I've never seen like a map that shows where the 6 supposed areas that it could be. Okay, so let's just run through these guys. Yeah, see, I'm not attacking them, and I don't want to because that will break the chain. Now, this trap here looks tricky, but it's actually a rejuvenation trap. So, not all traps are bad. Interestingly enough, something I discovered when I was practicing this. And I believe those 2 coming toward us are, yeah, more Arane here. Yeah, see, all we have to, I mean, we're at a high enough level here where the Uraton are not going to be a problem if we just run away from them. The cure gambits are still active. So if we take too much damage, either Penelo or Fran will give us, yeah, like that. All right. So the idea of, so I'm going around the entire route around, following the right-hand wall all the way around this area here. And I think I will encounter every single treasure chest in this area that way. But there's one in particular that I want to point out. I'll know it when I see it. Just keep running. They're kind of, these guys are just kind of an annoyance at this point. I've been doing this before, so I know. Whoops. Hello. Penelo, why don't you give Vaan a little nudge there. There we go. I could swap in Penelo's oh, now see, there's our there's our rare game. So wow, that was fast. So first try. All right. Well, we'll do that one then. Okay. Now see, this one, he's got oh, this is our rare game, by the way. Penelo. It's got reflect on. I think we have I'm gonna swap Fran out for Fran out for Ash. And adjust my gambits again here. Okay, well I put a dispel gambit for Penelo to dispel that reflect status, and I also put a water weak aqua gambit on Ash. I know this is water weak because well, first of all, that seems like the most likely option because it is a bomb. And also, when I was doing this before, I had that special gambit set that would figure out what the elemental weakness was, and it turned out to be aqua. So anyway, let's give this a shot here. Right. Let's turn on Ash's Fyra thing here, or Aqua. Penelo, why don't you go after that that other one there. There we go. Okay, I think that did it. Right. See, we broke the chain, but whatever. I'm not totally concerned about that. And we've got, let's see, Penelo, you can cast Vox, I think. So when I did this before, it took me like at least 5 tours of the zone here to get that thing to spawn. This time it happened the first time, but so I'll just go over what I did last time that kind of encourage it a little bit, and you can judge for yourself whether it's really effective or not. It's a matter of statistics, I think, and there's not enough. It'd be really hard to gather enough evidence to make it statistically significant, but like I said, it's low effort, so you might as well. And I'll just do that when I get back, when I circle around back to the beginning of the zone here. Okay, now this chest right here, this is the one I'm really interested in, because this has well, let's see what it has in it here. Oh, it just has Gil in there. Well, a lot of the times it has a remedy. And so what you can do, the chests reset. Hang on. Gambits are still not set up right here. You have to reset them. Okay. Alright, so I was low on potions. Opening chests usually opens up a lot of potions too here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I still have status sleep attack on Vaan for some reason. Let's switch that to Penelo, because she does a lot less damage here. Okay. So let's go back and do that tour again, and I want to get at least one remedy out of that. So what I was saying was, when you leave the area and come back, or what they call zone, the chests reset and to where they were, or not, as in, you know, randomly again. So they so you can come back and collect them all again. Now there was a chest normally, or sometimes spawns there. Anyway, the area is starting to get low on these succulent fruit enemies, so to reset the enemies, you need to go back 2 zones, so a double zone, and that will restore everything to where it was before. So I've only gone 1 zone. It's been quite a distance, but we've only gone 1 zone away from the refinery area. So I go a 2nd zone away, and you will break the chain if you step into a town area, and you can tell this is not a town area because there's nothing in the lower left part of the screen that tells you where you are. Even though there's a save crystal, it's not a town area, so I'm pretty sure you do not break the chain. But if you touch the crystal, restore your health and that kind of thing, then that will break the chain. So let's go back to where we were. By the way, I'm kind of half convinced that the game was kind of designed to be difficult to figure out. Oh, wizard staff. Okay, I didn't know that was there. Or if I did, I forgot. I think the game is kind of designed to be difficult to figure out because, like I implied earlier, they do want to sell those, or they did want to sell those official guides. Why only get $40 for a game when you can get people to spend another $20 on a book about the game? Alright, another chain level. Yeah, here we go. So that was a double drop, and if you get high enough, a high enough chain, you can get up to four in one go there. Let's see if I can get two or more. Oh, potion was a. I'm guessing it was a rare drop. There doesn't seem to be any correlation between how rare the drop is and how valuable the item is. Or if there is a correlation, it's not very reliable. I mean, I can get get potions from chests, but for some reason they make you go through if you want to get it from an enemy, you have to like kill like dozens of them. Let's do these guys. Two potions, that's interesting. I'm gonna wait till I get 2 succulent fruits and then I'll stop.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Right. So, oops, and I got my rare game again. Interesting. Yeah, the RNG can be kind of a mixed blessing. I do not want to fight this guy again, actually. I don't think it will follow us too far. Not halfway across the area, anyway. Okay, there's that chest. Oh, it's still... I can defeat this guy twice now.
Yeah.
Probably take longer, but the idea is the same. Without the Aqua spell, not going to be doing as much damage. There we go. Wow. Bomb ashes. Alright. So I'm going to do that same route again and try to get the items that I want. And I think what I'll do now is switch over to the Urutan, and we'll see why in the next episode. Alright, okay, that's what I was looking for, a remedy. And the thing is, this chest respawns, so all I have to do is keep zoning coming back and zoning coming back, and there's a certain chance that you'll get a remedy each time. So you have basically, assuming you want to grind it that much, you get a unlimited supply of remedies. And since remedies are not for sale anywhere at this point in the game, as far as I know, and they are useful, you can see why you'd want to be able to get a supply of them. Anyway, so the next rare game is in the second platform number 2 refinery. So it's in the west half of the same area here. By the way, I'm calling the area the larger thing. So the area is Ogir-Yensa sandsea, and then the zone is the is what's within that area. So this would be the platform 1 refinery zone. That seems to be the fairly commonly used terminology. I don't know if it's officially given anywhere in game, but anyway, so there's a rare game that spawns there, and that one is at least fairly easily to understand. There's no RNG involved, really, so you don't have to keep trying and trying until you get it. But it does take one very long try. So I am not going to save right now. I'm just going to end the episode. I will start a new one here, but you have to not leave this area. So I have to stay in the Ogir-Yensa sandsea for the time being. So right now I've got like probably a certain length of chain of Ogir-Yensa, and I'll explain more later what the actual goal is, or in the next episode. So the next rare game next time. Hope you'll join me for that, and until then, bye.